Hey guys, it's Jarek the Air Dragon from Red Dragon Airsoft. Got another chrono today. This one is of a bolt action rifle. It's not something I usually do reviews of, and the bolt action is actually not too tough, surprisingly. But this is a review of the TSD SD96B. At least that's the name the TSD has given it. In the past, I've had great experiences with TSD. They give you a lot of stuff for a very good price, and they rebrand it without raising the price to be absolutely ridiculously up like some of the other rebranding companies do. And you get a great warranty. So TSD, overall, it's great getting stuff from TSD. Not that this is supposed to sound like an advertisement or anything, but this is a note for anyone else looking at purchasing stuff. If it has a TSD name on it, note you're going to have a pretty dang good deal with it. So thumbs up for that. And yeah, we're just going to be doing chrono. Now it is bolt action, so temperature is not going to be any bit of a big deal here or anything like that. So let's go ahead and load it up. And if you want to buy this gun, there's a link right below me to the video information to RDA's website. There's also a link below me to RDA's forum. So let's see what this thing's shooting at. Alright, feet per second. Oh, and this is using 0.2s, and obviously it's bolt action and it's spring, so this is not gas. So 0.2 gram BBs, feet per second. 474. 461. 467. 447. 467. 454. 471. Okay, so it's safe to assume it's definitely averaging around 470 feet per second. For a sniper, that's pretty usual. Pretty dang hot for airsoft, but for a sniper, that's about up there. And usually, depending on the field, they will allow snipers to shoot up in that range. However, if you're at one of the fields where they make you lower it a little bit more, note this is shooting a little hot. But for most fields, the vast majority of them, they do allow bolt action snipers to go up to this high with 0.2s. And you also, another point to make, you will want to use at least 0.28s when shooting this gun. It's shooting way too hot to use 0.2s. I'm only using 0.2s for the chrono. And also, one thing I forgot to mention, the bolt action itself is not as hard as you think. It has a heavy spring, but it goes back really, really easy. Half of that has to do with TSD cleaning all this up, making it really, really nice. It is greased absolutely perfect for this. Whoops, hit the camera. Greased absolutely perfect, so the bolt comes back really, really easy. It's not too heavy of a trigger of a bolt pull. So as a whole, pretty dang good with that. So 470 feet per second, shooting pretty dang good. Alright, so it's time to shoot a can. We're about a good 10 feet away. I'm still using 0.2s, and I got a fully loaded 30-round magazine. So this is going to take a while. I might edit it down, clip out the bolt action parts, but 30 rounds, 470 feet per second into a can. Police sirens, noises of the city. Starting to look like Swiss cheese. And it looks like that's the whole magazine. Alright, so here's the can, and as you guys can see, it looks like it's Swiss cheese now. It's every single shot went straight on through, and look at the backside. Big holes all over the backside too. So needless to say, this thing's shooting really, really hot, definitely about 470 feet per second, and it's definitely gonna hurt if you get shot with this thing. Whoop. There was still some wired in there. But it's still gonna hurt if you get shot with this thing. See, even one of the shots went through kind of the bottom, almost the bottom of it. The only shot that didn't go through hit this, and look at that dent. That's really gonna hurt. So yeah, this thing's definitely shooting pretty hot. If you want to shoot up cans or you just want to plink in your background, it's also another fun one to shoot with because it's definitely really, really accurate and it definitely packs a punch. Alright, so conclusion time. So this gun, shooting about 470 feet per second with .2s, .28s, obviously the feet per second will go down, but the accuracy will go up majorly, and you'll want to use at least .28s. I would almost recommend .30s or .32s. Because this thing's shooting definitely pretty dang hot. So if you want a sniper, you're a budget player especially, and you're just getting into it, this is definitely a great one to pick up. Comes with a scope mount, and 2 magazines, 2 30-round magazines, which doesn't sound like much, but is a lot with a bolt action. Overall, it's a pretty dang good sniper. Again, 470 feet per second, not much to complain about. Externals are great, and one more thing to show, like I said, the bolt action is not too tough. You can be doing that all day long. Your arms are going to feel perfectly fine. It's not like really hard to pull it back or anything, so that's definitely great. The trigger pull as well is also pretty dang good. To show it with my left hand, you don't have to push that hard. It's a perfect resistance. It has the extra trigger safety, so if you push the side of the trigger, it will not go off. So that's also very, very good. So again, if you want to buy this gun, there's a link right below me to RDA's website. There's also a link below me to RDA's forum. So with that said, that has been the chrono of the TSD SD96B.